Hello everyone, myself Kritika Patel from Samarpan Gnyan School, Rata. As you all know, we have already covered one of the story from the book Honeysuckle of Class 6th English, Taro's Reward. So, today we are going to continue with our same story with summarizing our whole chapter. As you all know, Taro's Reward is a very popular fairy tale in Japan. So all of us know there are many fairy tales like Cinderella, Snowbell, Unicorn and many more. So here we had a story of Taro who loved his parents a lot and he always wanted to fulfill the wishes of his father. But to the very poor thing was he was very poor and he earned by chopping the woods in the jungle, and he earned very little, and for that he was not able to satisfy the needs of his parent. So one day when the whole family was sitting together inside the house, the cold wind started blowing and they used to live in the wooden house, and between the wooden house, the cracks were there, and so between those cracks the cold wind was passing and everybody was feeling very cold. His father was wishing to have a sack. Now what is that sack? Sack is a very popular cold drink in Japan, and it is to energize the heart, and his father wanted to have that sack. But to the poor thing, he did not have money to buy that expensive sack. So he decided to work very hard, and next day he woke up and went to forest to chop the woods. Now what happened? He suddenly heard the falling of water. And what was there? He was surprised because he never heard the sound of water and he knew there was no river around in that area. But as he was very thirsty walking in the field, in the forest, so he went and he followed the sound of the water. And what he saw the waterfall, and suddenly he put his knees down, put two hands together, formed a ball of hands and started to having the water. To his surprise, what was that? It was not water, it was the sack. He became so happy and he took out his pitcher, the jug, the mug which he was having. He put out that and he filled it up. He went home, he took it for his father, gave it to his father. Father had first sip of that and started dancing with joy, and his father was so very happy. And soon the neighbor in the evening was passing by. His father was so kind and polite. He offered this sack. The woman happily took the sack, and slowly the father told all the incident that happened to Taro to that lady, and that lady went to the village spreading this news all around. And what happened? All the villagers rushed to Taro's house and wanted to taste the sack. Now what happened the next morning? Taro woke up and searched the bigger pitcher and went towards the waterfall. Now what happened? Before he could reach, he saw that the other villagers also went there near the fall. So he stood then behind the rock. He was listening to what they were saying. Few of the people in the villagers started to have the sack, wanted to taste the sack. And what they found? It was just the plain water and not the sack. And all the people became very angry, and they wanted to draw Taro into the well, into the fall, into that waterfall. They became very angry because they thought Taro was playing trick with him. But the smart Taro was hiding behind a rock and was waiting for the villagers to move out. And he went near the waterfall, and now he again wanted to taste the water. And to his surprise, he tasted the water, and what he found? It was not the water, it was the sack. So what happened? The waterfall was giving Taro the sack, and to the villagers only the plain water. So here is the story. And now what happened? The story of this Taro reached to the king of Japan, and king of Japan was very happy with this Taro's caring, taking care of his parents, and so he wanted that every child should take care of their parents in the same way. And so he awarded Taro with 20 pieces of gold, so that other children are also encouraged to take care of their parents. So here is the moral of the story, that we should always take care of our parents and elders. God helps only those who take care of their parents. So here we come to an end of this lecture. Tomorrow we are going to meet with another video lecture with discussing the question answers part of this story. So here an advice for you: always take care of your parents. Goodbye till then.